My name is Louise Godwin, and this is a film about community organising and money matters. Since the financial crisis began back in the mid to late 2000s, people have been finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet. High unemployment and job losses, coupled with high living costs and reduced benefits, has made it difficult for even the most careful and financially literate people to manage.
If you just take a walk up and down the high streets around this area, there's an increasing amount of signs, cash for gold, cheap money being offered, this, that, and everywhere. And I think people feel often that they don't find out the downsides, they don't find out the issues until it's a bit too late.
Does the Money campaign come about?
The Just Money campaign is, I suppose it's classic community organising stuff. It grows out of that constant process of having one-to-ones, house meetings, discussions in churches, mosques, trade unions and membership. And out of that we were hearing that alongside the issue of low pay and of the high cost of housing, another big issue is what happens when there is a gap between income and expenditure, and the way that payday lending promises to help bridge that gap, but actually it does that by getting you into even more trouble in the long run. And an increasing amount of testimony was coming out about what that was doing to people's lives and people's finances. The whole impact of the financial crisis on the lives of people in inner city areas has been huge, and that's something church has been hearing a great deal about, praying a lot about. It's something that the Bible says a huge amount about, and so we've been committed to taking action. But before we take action, we thought the first thing we needed to do was a more intensive process of listening, of asking people, how do you experience money? How is the financial crisis affecting you? What role do you see the church in taking action for change, and what part do you want to be in that?
We decided to do a money talk because we've got people in our congregation from all different backgrounds, and they are all affected by the economic situation. Rich and poor, young and old, people who are in employment and people who are not. But not only are people affected, but also we look around at our community and there are people who want to do something about the effects of the economic crisis. So that's why we did a money talk.
As a kind of someone from the outside who had no kind of prior experience of this kind of thing, and it was part of the service, it was really interesting. I thought it starts to make you think a lot about your faith and the actions that your faith should have. And I got to do it with some of the young people at church as well, which kind of like ties in with I'm part of the team here as a youth and children's worker, so that was really good to see some of the young people kind of grappling with some of the issues that are kind of going on in their life.
What's come out of Money Talk so far is that it helped us to diagnose where the key pinch points were, and those are in food, money, jobs and housing. And what we've tried to do is take each of those and to start to do something about it. So the exercise created some really good ideas from among the people for whom the economic situation is really biting, but they want to be part of the solution. And so with food, for example, we're going to start a community meal every month with enough left over so that people can take something home. With money, we are really concerned about what goes on the high street in terms of the availability of credit at exorbitant rates of interest, and also other lenders that are not helping our people, and we are trying to collaborate with others to do something about that. On jobs, we decided that actually no one's going to come and help us. We need to, as an institution, in relationship with other local institutions, do something about that ourselves. So we actually need to start businesses that employ people, that create profit, and we need to just get on and do that.
Would be to create a political environment and will to change this through a long-term campaign which would benefit many more people in the country. It is also worth continuing strongly with other campaigns that link in with this, such as the living wage, as this is a means of helping people to survive in the current economic climate as their incomings become larger.
I need a dollar.